Hi my lovely people, how are you guys doing today? Right, today it's been absolutely insane. I've been meaning, it's already 4:30, and since this morning I've been telling myself I'll record the video in 5 minutes, 4:30. Here I am, just had something to eat. I've been extremely busy this morning. Sorry, this is really close to my face. So I've been extremely busy this morning, and yeah, I just had some food, and I told myself, you better record now. God knows what time I'm going to be recording, and I wouldn't even be able to upload a video today. So considering the fact it's 4:30, and this video's been taking so long to upload on YouTube, it's because of new 4K requirement. Anyway, so I tell you what I want to, and I really want to record. Oh my god, it's so wrong. I really want to record today's video. It's not going to be very long at all. Look, it's so cold today. I'm wearing 2 cardigans. It's not that cold, but there's definitely a change in the temperature. So what do you want to talk about? Yeah, so I'm wearing 2 cardigans. This is a really long one that goes down to my ankles. This one is a short cardigan. Short, extremely long. So why do I want to record today's video? Because in one of the videos that I did sometime last week, I reviewed some perfumes, but the review of those perfumes went towards it exactly at the end of that video. And I thought, honestly, I'm sure not many people get to the end of it, especially when they're like an hour and 20 minutes. So I thought to myself, make a separate video today, reviewing the same perfumes that I reviewed last time. Not review, that I gave my opinion essentially. By the way, I think this channel should be called All Over the Place. Not not the Lost but Living. No, it should be called All Over the Place channel, because I'm all over the place. Yes, I was talking about mental well-being. Now I'm talking about perfumes reviews. And I tell you why I do this, because I've decided to do this because I'm such a product junkie, as some of you may know. So a product junkie, I see, in terms of perfumes and beauty products. So I thought, let me review them, because I'm not being paid to talk about it. So, and some of them I completely ran. I just put in the bin, and I thought, I'm sure some people like to know about this. So I'm going to start immediately. I'm going to stop the waffle and go to the point. And some of them I've got the real, and some others I've got the dupes. And one of them here, I have the real perfume, the original designer, perfume designer, which I've got the dupe of. The 3 dupes I've got, they're Middle Eastern perfumes. And I tell you what, lately I've gotten so much into Middle Eastern perfumes, because I find some of them, as you guys probably can see on YouTube, they're stronger, they've got great sillage, and a great longevity. And I'm gonna tell you how long these here last on my skin. And by the way, this review is based on my nose and my skin only. Obviously, it could be work different in your skin, also different on the weather. So there's so many variants that you should take into consideration when I'll be reviewing this perfume. What my view is of these perfumes that I'm going to be talking to you about today. First of all, let's start with the first one. Such a disappointment to me. Huge disappointment to me. Why? Because everybody talks about the chocolate, the berries, like eating a chocolate cake, you know, like in the winter, the most luxurious chocolate you could ever think, the chocolate smell, the chocolate feeling, the berries, the dark berries mix. No, I did not get any of it. Let me show. Can you guess which perfume I'm talking about? You got chocolate berries, cocoa, luxurious, as if you're eating these moist, darkest chocolate cake with lots of dark chocolate fondant and the layers of chocolate, that gooey with lots of red berries. Can you guess? If you follow perfume reviews, I'm sure you can. It's a dupe of Billie Eilish. This one here. And it's called Nebras by Latafa. First of all, what I'm going to tell you about this perfume, it isn't just my opinion, because I thought, I'm so disappointed. I'm not getting anything of what these YouTube perfume influencers are talking about. It isn't just me. So what I told myself, so I also, sorry, let me take a moment to think. So I use my husband as a guinea pig, because he's got an amazing nose, or a lab whatever you want to use. He's got such an amazing nose. He can smell anything, everything, so much better than I can. So I thought, let me spray this in your hand, let it dry, let it develop, and tell me what you think of this perfume. Can you tell me what notes it carries? What do you think of the sillage, longevity, everything like that? Such a big disappointment to me. Number one, both of us did not get this dark chocolate tone at all. We didn't get even one hint of cocoa. We didn't get it at all. The closest thing that we could take, and that was us stretching us. And by the way, he gave me his review without me giving my opinion at all. I just absorbed what he told me, and then I transferred back to him what my opinion was and his review, etc. The perfume. No cocoa at all. Not even one drop of cocoa. We both agreed, if he's gonna stretch anything to cocoa, was perhaps some white chocolate. That's stretching it big time, stretching it to white chocolate. And you know what? White chocolate isn't cocoa at all. White chocolate is the fatness from the fruit. That's why they use the fatness from the fruit, add sugar, add milk. That's white chocolate, and that is stretching it a lot. The berries, we did not get a single hint. We do not get a single hint of berries in here at all, right? This perfume says it's got roses. My husband told me it's got some kind of, it can get some kind of floral. I didn't get any floral at all, no rose, no nothing. I can't get anything around the flower region. And I said to him, well, it's funny you said floral, but because this one, it's got roses. He said, I don't get any roses at all. All I get some floral. I can't identify what floral it is. It's definitely got some floral, but I cannot identify roses. That's what my husband said about this perfume. Right. Instead of, in terms of projection and sillage, right? Number one, everybody says got this amazing sillage, this amazing longevity. No. Don't get any of those. I don't get any of those. My husband doesn't get it either. You can walk past somebody, they won't really smell it unless they get really close to you. The longevity, No, either. I spray like, maybe it's because our noses got used to, but I don't get any, I just want to summarize, I don't get anything. The strength, no strength, nothing. I don't get anything of what these perfume reviews are talking about. Obviously, this is my DNA. It's also my husband's DNA. Maybe we got the same DNA in relation to perfumes, but we don't get any of this at all. And so I asked him one last question. Would you say this is closer to a body lotion scent? He said yes, it is. So he gave me this. It's so silly. He even gave me this example. Well, this is a sort of perfume if I'm going to go out in a weekend in London. I'm going to book myself a really nice hotel, and I'm going to have a shower, ready to go to bed. Once I have a shower, put my body lotion on, I put a bit here, a bit there, you know. To me, this sort of scent that you wear when you go to bed. And I said that's exactly what I thought, because this is not the sort of perfume, the going out perfume that everybody says, oh my god, you're so rich, everybody's going to be able to smell it. No, you don't get any of this at all. Your partner will definitely smell if you go to bed together, because it's going to be so close to you. Other than that, no. So I thought my husband's going to the garden. You can obviously wear this. Anybody can wear this. Perhaps this will be stronger than you. You know, you're gonna get all the notes that they talk about. But I'm not getting them at all. So this perhaps even be amazing for those who don't like wearing medium to strong perfumes. Those who like very small, soft perfumes. Perhaps those who can't even stand wearing perfumes. I'm not sure those people are, but I'm sure they exist, because all sorts of people exist everywhere in the world. So this for me is a no. Big fail. I regret spending money on this perfume. Regret big time. And this is also a Lattafa Pride range, which is the most expensive range of Latafa, because Latafa comes in 3 ranges: Lattafa Pride and Latafa, and I can't remember the third one. Big no for me. So now at the moment, for this perfume, I just have next to me in my workstation, and I want to smell something, I'll just spray it myself throughout the day, because I don't want this perfume to go to waste. That's all. Other than that, I don't get any of the notes. Also says it's got mandarin, some citrus. It doesn't have any of it. We can't smell it at all. Oh, by the way, my husband says it actually reminds him of candy floss. You know, when you go to a fun fair and you can sense the candy floss, he says he can smell it, but I couldn't. So again, different noses, different DNA. There you go. This one for me is no. Next one. December by Paris Corner. And I'll tell you why I bought this one. Because I also have the original. This is Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli 64. Can you see well? Sorry. I'm so bad at doing this. In case you're thinking of getting it. And I got this one because I read the reviews. I already had this one. I bought this one, and also the pistachio. What's it called? KAYALI pistachio something. Is it just KAYALI pistachio? I'm not sure, but it's the pistachio line of this perfume that I got as well. I got both of them. The pistachio one is already finished. I also bought dupe to replace the original one, and then after buying the dupe of the pistachio, I bought a second dupe of the pistachio one, because I much prefer the dupe than the original of KAYALI. So, which I'm going to review later. Today I just decided to review 3 perfumes. KAYALI, this is the one. I'll show you again. Right. The review was great on these December vanilla. And do they have the notes? On the KAYALI one is vanilla absolute, golden rum, creme brulee, brown sugar, royal oud, and sugared patchouli. On the Paris corner is top notes. It actually gives the split in top notes, hot notes, and base notes, which is amazing. Top notes: rum, vanilla, orchid, and jasmine. Hot notes: vanilla. Spice note, I don't know what that is. Leather, tonka beans, rose, creme brulee. You can already see some differences here, can't you? You've got creme brulee and rose, whilst the KAYALI doesn't have any creme brulee or rose. Base notes: brown sugar, amber, oud, patchouli, sugar, and musk. Again, some differences. But the smell is so similar. It's so incredibly similar. I'll tell you what the differences are. And I'll tell you which one that I prefer. Because I'll tell you what, there's definitely one that I prefer the most. And you're going to be surprised. Maybe I've already given the hint, haven't I? Maybe I haven't, who knows? Who knows? So I'm going to spray this whilst... and I'm also going to allow these to dry because I don't get those perfume influencers. They spray smell it immediately. They're BSing you, because if I smell just now, all I can smell is alcohol. You need to allow the alcohol to evaporate completely and develop in your skin. So I'm going to put these two to the side because I want the alcohol to evaporate and develop into my skin. So I don't remember which side I smell. Oh, hang on, which? I messed up big time. I don't remember which one is which. So it doesn't smell anything there. Nothing there. I can't get any smell from the back of my hand. So I'm gonna, sorry. So KAYALI on this side. As I said, I cannot multitask. KAYALI on that side. I'm going to put my left side there, and December vanilla on my right side. By the way, guys, comment on this type of content, because I've followed so many influencers, beauty or perfumes, even though they say, oh, I'm not being sponsored, whatever. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're not being sponsored for the product they review. They've got their eyes on being sponsored, because again, perhaps it's just my skin, my DNA, I don't know, but there's so many perfume influencers that are going about that Nebras, so many. I haven't found even one that hasn't said a bad thing about it, but it comes to me, maybe I'm just the other one out, who knows, maybe I am. So whilst these ones are drying out, I've got the December vanilla on my right hand side, the KAYALI on my left hand side. Great. Meanwhile, those have been put to the side. I'm going to go to my next review. Whilst these are drying up, all the alcohol is evaporating, the notes are developing to my skin, they're blending, they're cooking, they're doing whatever. Next one. So this next one, lots of people, I watched so many reviews about the original house of this perfume. I went to London. I'll tell you which perfume it is. Let me give me introduction about it first. I searched everywhere in my city, they didn't have it, because my city where I live is really small. So I went to London. That was whilst I was still employed working in London, obviously, because I got made redundant in July. Let's not go into it anymore. I don't know why I decided to insert this in this perfume review video. So I spent about 4 days, different weeks, obviously, searching for the original one. And I only found one shop, And somebody told me one of these big department stores, really famous ones in London, only people got thinking go and shop, some even go and do their groceries. For example, one of them is Harrods in London. There's another one which I believe that's where the Queen of the UK used to do their shopping, and the King, that the royal family does quite a lot of their shopping in that shop. This is the one I bought. I went to this. This is the one I went to check this perfume. I can't recall the name of the shop. Sorry, I'm not that organized to plan for my video. I just think I'm going to record about this and that's all. And then what comes to my mind, what I remember, I'll tell you. What I can't remember, I don't tell you. So I'm sure you guys are used to it now. Maybe I'm going to be more organized in the future when it comes to recording. I don't know. So I looked everywhere. I went to Selfridges, another huge department store, they didn't have it. And then I went to another one, which is off Regent Street. I don't remember, another big one. And then there's one, the one I'm talking about is off Piccadilly Street. You know, for those who live in UK, in London especially, they know what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't know what shop I'm talking about. But, so you know on the Piccadilly, Piccadilly Circus station, one of the, I don't even know how to explain. So this is big, really old department store in UK. So this is the only one that had the original one. So I went there, I saw the bottle. I didn't see the one I wanted. I saw that brand. I thought, oh my god, maybe they have it. No, sorry, I didn't say that. I looked around, I couldn't see it. So I asked one of the sales assistants. I said, do you happen to have this perfume? She said, we do. I'm going to call the sales assistant who deals with this brand. So she called the sales assistant. I said, oh, hello, whatever. So how can I help? I said, well, do you have Blanche Bet? She said, yes, we do. I don't remember the name of the design. I don't remember the name of the house. But the perfume is called Blanche Bet. You know, for those you know, Blanche Bet. She said, yes, we just said, amazing. I said, would you like to have a smell? Yes, I would. Would you like to buy it? What do you like to do? I said, well, I like to smell it first because I've watched so many reviews about this perfume, and I'm a perfume junkie, so I like to see whether it's worth buying or not. I like to smell it and see what it feels like. And she said, yes, this is the perfume. Would you like to spray it yourself? So I sprayed on my wrist. And then I thought, I'm not sure, because I won't be able to tell at this moment in time whether I like this perfume or not. She said, I said, do you have any samples? And she said, no, sorry, we don't have any samples. I said, that's a shame, because I won't be able, if I want to test this perfume out, it's going to be rubbish, because I'm going to test it. I like to test today, different environment, different temperature, tomorrow, so I can test that perfume, different environment, different clothes, different hair cream, different everything, to see how that perfume sits on my skin. And she said, I completely understand you, but unfortunately we don't have any samples. All I can do is spray lots. I said, really? Because that sounds really embarrassing. She said, nobody knows it, who cares? I said, right, okay, let's go with it. So she was amazing. So she's just spraying, and she handed me the bottle like spray. So I said, no thanks. No thanks. I told her, I think you sprayed me enough. She said, great. So my first impression in the shop, the perfume was extremely mild. Again, that sense of body lotion, nothing else. And then I went out in London, extremely polluted air, as you guys probably know, for those who've been to London or even live in London, extremely polluted air. So I could smell on myself, but it was such a delicate, and that smell didn't do anything for me, to conclude. So that was about between 12 and 1:30, so somewhere around that time, because it's my lunchtime when I went to look for that perfume. Yeah, so then went back to the office, smelling myself, the smell was going. By the time by the time the time came for me to come back home, because I stayed overnight, so getting the train back to my city takes about three hours. For you guys in the US, may not take very long at all. It's a short trip. For those in UK, 3 hours is a lifetime. So by the time I was my trip home, about 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. I think it must be more like 7, yeah. 7 o'clock in the evening, or even earlier. I can't recall. It was daytime. It was summer. So I'm confused about the time, because I remember it was summer. And UK sometimes, the sun is still up at 10 o'clock in the evening, especially in Scotland. Not necessarily in England. In England, it's more like 9:30. The sun is still up. It's about to go down. So it's definitely the sun was still up fully. And I couldn't smell anything. I was so disappointed with it. It's such an expensive perfume, extremely over £200 that perfume costs. So, and then I've been hearing about lots of perfume reviews talking about it, and I don't know what crossed my mind, and I decided to buy this one. Her Confession by Latafa. Right? Decided to buy this one. After me smelling the original in London and absolutely being utterly disappointed with it, I decided to go and buy this one. That shows how much of a product junkie I am. You tell me not anymore, because I don't make money anymore. I've been made redundant, I'm not working. Yeah, I'm so easily influenced by people when they speak to me. Not everything, like I said, it's only perfumes and skin products like moisturizers, exfoliators, something that make my skin look glorious and slows down the process of aging. If it stops the process of aging, top, obviously, but it slows down the process of aging my skin as much as possible. So anyway, decided to buy this one. It arrived, I sprayed. I wasn't expecting anything, because with these Middle Eastern perfumes, every single one of them, honestly listen, every single one of them needs at least minimum 6 months of maturing or aging. It's not maceration like some of influencers talk about. No maceration, or maceration is something that's done in the factory, which is, I believe, is a blend of the alcohol with the essences. No, that's done in the factory. That's part of the process of producing perfumes. What you do at home yourself is called maturing or aging. You can use whichever one, because aging and maturity, they're the same, aren't they? Just using different terms to explain the same thing. So I sprayed it over. Yeah, I could smell some scents similar to the one in London, the Blonde Gibet one, the original one. I said, yeah, I can definitely smell it. Put this away. I'm telling you, it hasn't even been 6 months, 4 months. Got it out. I sprayed it on myself. Oh my God. Obviously, this I know this isn't for everybody, because it's got this lactone. Does it have the notes? It doesn't have the notes. Unfortunately, the Latafa does not contain the notes, but I know it's got is it lactone? Lactone? I think it's lactone. It's lactone. Amber Rose as well. Ambroxan. It's got ambroxan. It's got ambroxan. Lactose is the sugar that's come out of milk. Is the lactone. Anyway, it's got this strong, milky, sugary scent. You know, if you just get plain white milk and add lots of sugar and you drink it, this is what you get from this perfume. And you probably, no, I don't want to smell of milk. That's what I mean. You may not want to smell of milk. Before I smell this, I used to tell I don't want to smell of milk. And some people still, they spray this on themselves, it would make them want to gag. But to me, this perfume, it landed so well on my skin. It projects so well, so well. It lasts hours on skin, on clothes, everywhere. On clothes, it lasts until the next day. I've got clothes because, as you guys know, I don't like to change clothes every day. I change clothes 2-3 days. I shower every day, twice a day. But my clothes, I don't change them every day. You know, I may wear something on the interior, like an interior shirt on top, below the jumper. I don't change clothes every day. So on the third day after spraying this perfume, the first day, the smell was still there because I don't like wearing the same perfume 2 or 3 days in a row. Right, I like to spray different perfumes. So this perfume, oh my god, I removed the lid because the lid is annoying. Some of these designs, I don't get it. Why? You could have this bottle and a small lid. That would be sufficient. The lid is like this statue, the statue of a woman, like a Roman head. I don't get it, but anyway, I don't know who the designer is of these bottles. You should check them out. Latafa and some other Middle Eastern perfumes. You should say, come on, you need to get better. This perfume anyway, amazing. So it is sweet, but this, I have to tell you something, I'm not somebody who enjoys sweet perfumes. I do not enjoy sweet perfumes at all. But this one, 100% stole my heart. It's like I said to you, it's like white milk with lots of sugar and a drop of rose water. Not too much because you can't really smell the rose water in here strongly. But if your nose, you've got a what do you call a sharp nose, you'd definitely be able to smell some rose in it. Only if you have a sharp nose, and that's why I love the blend in this one. This one. When would I wear this one? Some people say they wear this one for a date night. I wouldn't wear it for a date night. No, I would not. I would wear this one on a cold spring, or a cold autumn, or you guys call fall in US. Cold spring or cold autumn, when you're meeting your friends for lunch or breakfast. But if you're meeting them for breakfast, don't spray too much because this can upset some people if it's too strong. For breakfast, just 1 or 2. But no, I wouldn't care. I would spray as many times as I want. But you have to be careful how much you smell this around breakfast because people just waking up, you know, I don't know. But afternoon lunch or meeting them for tea, amazing. Not a date, definitely not a date. There's some influence saying that they wear this on a date. I definitely would not wear on a date. It's not sexy perfume. This is a cute, warm, you know, cozy. Not warm as in winter. No, like this. This is a cool. I'm not talking about cool in temperature. It's like cool as in character. You're a cool person. This is a kind of a cool, chill out. Kind of an essence, you know, at the same time really elegant and sophisticated. Yes, this is the one. So sophisticated. This one would make turn heads. If I hadn't sprayed the Vanilla December and KAYALI here, I would spray this all over myself. Anyway, I'm wearing other perfumes anyway. Definitely, I recommend you this one, 100%. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with the notes, and I didn't come prepared to read. Which, by the way, this Nebras has been maturing for over a year and still give me absolutely nothing. Right. Yeah. I think we're ready. I'm just smelling. First impressions. It's not first. So it's second, third, fourth, fifth, etc. But this is the first time I'm smelling. Actually, no, the last time I smelled it, next one another, was in the video where I did this review right at the end. Right. Second impression. The KAYALI one, now the perfume, both of them, now the alcohol has evaporated, has time to develop in my skin, so, on my skin, so, is it in or not? I'm not sure, I think it's on my skin. I'm bilingual anyway, so, you guys. The KAYALI one, now that it's dried down, it's dried completely, it's really soft. It is nice and it's soft. I'm having to do gymnastics here. It's my fault because I've forgotten which one. No, I can't even smell it. Oh, I think my nose just gone wrong because I can't even smell it now. It's a lot softer. And the December vanilla is strong. The smell is strong. The December vanilla smells like when you spray this one the first time, when it hasn't been the first sharpness. When you spray this one, I feel this is what you get when it dries down in your skin. Honestly, I can't really smell the KAYALI anymore. I'm gonna spray just once here, and then oof. Oh, I don't see what these perfume influencers do when they spray it on themselves, spread a bit of paper, and they smell immediately. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. Ugh, no. I think I'm gonna get some coffee to smell. I'll be back in a second. I hope that my husband doesn't come and get any coffee anytime soon. It's probably 5 o'clock now. Trust me, he drinks coffee at this time. He drinks coffee just before he goes to bed and he falls asleep immediately. So this is freshly ground coffee. If you smell it, absolutely please your nose with the perfume smells. So let's go back to it. Yeah, I can smell it now. This one's a lot sharper, and I think it's more woody and oody even. Maybe it's even oody. I'm not sure. Let me see if this one's got more oody than KAYALI. The thing is, we don't know because KAYALI didn't add the top notes, heart notes, and base notes. But this one, it's got the oud as a base note. Has it got any wood? No, but I'll tell you, and it's got this the brown sugar, both of them equally. You can get it from both of them, but more on the December vanilla. I don't know if you ever make caramel, just burning brown sugar. The brown sugar, when you get from both of them, and that's what. And this perfume group is extremely polarized. Not everybody like it, honestly. If you like it, you love it. If you don't, stay away from it because it's extreme polarizing perfume. I think I'm using the right term. Sometimes I just copy perfume influencers, and I think, well, I think I know what they mean, and I use it. Perhaps I'm using the wrong term. What I mean, polarizing. Not many people like it, you know, but if you love it, you love it. So talking about the brown sugar, this has got, you know, that if you cook, if you try to make caramel, so caramel, not when it gets that gold and amber color, now when it starts to burn down, you start panicking and you get smoke everywhere. That's what you get from it. That's my take from it. And then this one is so much stronger. This one for me is 100% more autumn winter. This one is more like spring autumn. This one is more towards the cooler. I'm holding the right hands. KAYALI. I sprayed December vanilla on this one. KAYALI on this hand. So this one is more towards winter, autumn, winter. This one for me is more spring, autumn. That's why I did this perfume. This one is a lot lighter in smell. Does not last that long. Maybe 3-4 hours maximum. The sillage weak, longevity weak, projection weak. This one, sillage strong, longevity way stronger than KAYALI, way stronger. I can't tell you how many hours now because I've not worn this perfume in a while, but definitely stronger. Longevity stronger, sillage longer, and projection really strong, because you spray this everybody can smell you. As soon as you open the room, everybody can smell you. So which one do I prefer out of the two? Can you guess? I'm gonna give 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. This one. I'll tell you why. December vanilla. At the moment you can get December vanilla for £22, £20 sometimes. This one, £180. Just on the cost, this one wins. Longevity, this one wins. Projection, this one wins. Longevity, this one wins. The smells, they're not I'll say, oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting this perfume reviews. They actually go, they give percentages. I'll say 80% of this one, but I'm sure if this one was to save my wardrobe for 2 years, it would get to this point. I'm just guessing, but this one all the way. £22. What's 20? Oh, £20 a lot of money. But 180. KAYALI, you need to sort yourself out, because just because you got fame because of your sister Uda Beauty, I believe that's what happened. She got the fame. You two evolved as these two sisters in the beauty and perfume world. You shouldn't take a mick out of people. Come on, you shouldn't, because when you're talking about this price range, the perfume should last forever. A week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a whole month. Obviously, I'm joking here, but this type of price should last more than 4 hours. It should go along the range of 8-9 hours the next day if you spray on your clothes. By the way, just to finalize, another perfume that I absolutely hate is Tom Ford. Rubbish. Can't smell anything. Spray on yourself. You smell love for an hour or two. After that, the perfume disappears. Nobody can smell you. I bought, was it White Orchid? I gave away to my cousin. I said, first of all, I can't stand this smell, and it doesn't last at all, long at all on the skin. I gave it to her. She loved the smell. But when she sprayed herself, she said, "Can you smell?" And I can't smell it. She went around people, "Can you smell?" Nobody could smell her. That was like after 3 hours spraying herself. And I said, maybe you don't spray yourself enough. That's before she told me about, that's before I gave her the Tom Ford perfume, because she had this problem. Her DNA's got this problem with perfumes that they don't last long at all on her skin. So she said, "See, nobody can smell my skin is rubbish." I said, "It's not, this Tom Ford perfume, trust me, it's nothing to do with your skin. It's got to do with Tom Ford perfumes." That's my view. So anyway, I cannot believe that it took me 45 minutes to review 4 perfumes. Okay, this one counts as one perfume, but it's 2 really, because I spoke to both of them, and these 2 as well. So to finalize, oh, I didn't say whether this is A or nay. This one is yes, but yes with caution. Yes with caution. Yes with caution. This one, nay. No way. Obviously, if you're going to have to go to bed, amazing. And if somebody doesn't like red strong perfume, it's amazing. I'm somebody likes when I walk through a door, everybody goes, "Who's that? Who's smelling gorgeous?" I love when that happens to me. That happens to me quite often. This one, amazing, amazing. Meet up with the girls for an afternoon tea, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I wouldn't say dinner, because to me this is not an evening perfume. This is an evening time, a classy day out with your friends, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever. It's not a date. It's not a date. It's a day out with your friends, your partner, whoever. A day out when you want to do something special. This is an amazing, elegant perfume. Only if you like lactone notes. Is it like, I'm not sure it's lactone. It's definitely not lactose. Lactone. And ambroxan, amazing. With a pinch of rose, amazing. And tonka beans, I think this one has also got tonka beans. Don't report what I'm saying, don't write down what I'm saying. This one is amazing, and I thought I wasn't gonna like it. I'm glad I bought it, because having experienced the original, I hated it. I thought that what a waste of money. What a waste of money. The original one also costs over £200. The original one costs over £200. Don't go anywhere near it. Some people say it's more refined, it's more this, more that. No, it's not. Okay, obviously no, it's not for me. For you, yes, it may be, but for me, no. This one wins, beats the original 100%, and this one also beats the original. Okay. Anyway, I'm on a hype today. I don't know what's wrong with me today. So I'm feeling really positive. I'm not really positive. I just feel okay today. Right. This is the end of the perfume review. Sorry, it took me now 47 minutes. When I said 48 now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please write your comments down below. Subscribe if you want. If you don't. Please do, because I love seeing the numbers go up. By the way, now I've got 14 subscribers. Oh my god. As of today, I've got 14 subscribers. Well, as of today is actually Tuesday, so you're going to see this video on Thursday. As of Tuesday, I've got 14 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much to my lovely 14 subscribers. Like I've said initially, if you want to subscribe, do. If you don't. But please, click like, because it will it means the algorithm will pick up my videos. And also write comments, please write comments. So I received one comment on the second video I posted. Oh my god, I felt like so privileged to receive that comment. Amazing. The viewer said keep them coming, and that, you don't know what that did to my heart, honestly, because so nice to see there's somebody there out there listening to you. It gives me hope about my life. It gives me hope, because I haven't been feeling very, very hopeful. Anyway, I went on a tangent again. Sorry. I hope you have a lovely day. Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon. I hope you're having a nice tea, dinner, breakfast, lunch. Did I say tea? Don't know. Have some biscuits. All right then. Bye bye guys.